What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here, Diabolic's long-awaited album called Fightin' Words. First off, shout out to my nigga Diabolic. I know you watched my shit. You saw my last video on your album, Liar and a Thief. Dope fucking album. If you do not have it, get your ass on the internet and order that shit. Get your ass to undergroundhiphop.com, order it, or whichever, iTunes or wherever, and get that shit. Definitely a dope fucking album. And he's been talking about releasing the follow-up, Fightin' Words, for a while, and finally it's here. You want the history lesson? You know what to do. Go on the previous fucking video. But let's get into this shit real quick. Dope MC from New York, was associated, well, still is associated somewhat with Immortal Technique. He's no longer on Viper Records. He started his own record label called Warhorse Records. So this is, I guess, the first release, I'm not sure, off of Warhorse Records. And artwork, pretty dope right there. I like it. It's kind of like a homage to those old school cartoons, those old black and white, the noir cartoons, like Bugs Bunny and or Mickey Mouse. And you can see the fighting in Fightin' Words. They all have fists and weapons and shit, like they're all beating the shit out of each other. As you open it, it's pretty plain, you know. Hold on. Got the same shit in here on the CD. Insert, not too much going on over there. Take the CD out. Hold on a minute. You got the Warhorse logo right there. And take the insert out. Not much going on inside there, just a lot of the liner notes and shit and credits. Let me keep that open. Alright, so let's get right into it, because I know that a lot of people were asking me to review this shit, and I was gonna do it anyway because I'm a big fan of Diabolic. Alright, so let's get into some of the producers on this bitch. You have the legendary DJ Premier. You have Junior Macno. Shout out to Junior Macno. I know you watch my shit, so shout out to you. Snow Goons. Shout out to my niggas in the Snow Goons. My man Deck Gunner, Signature, all y'all, love you guys. You have Engineer, who is someone that Diabolic frequently works with. You have Level 13, BP, my homie C Lance. Shout out C Lance, I see you. Fifth Seal, and yeah, that's it. The rest just repeat, like Junior Macno and Snow Goons, Level 13 Engineer, blah 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 blah. Alright, sound wise on this shit, if you're familiar with Diabolic, you know what his sound is. He has that straight, that dirty New York sound for the most part, which that's my heart. So you know I'm not complaining about that shit. So shout out to the producers on that shit. Features on him. You have Self-Titled. Y'all know how I feel about Self-Titled. That is my fucking dude. Swave Seva. You have R.A. the Rugged Man. Shout out to R.A. You have Taboo, Locksmith, Nino Bless. You got my brother Apathy. Shout out to Apathy. And you also have Cole, or Cole Cash. Shout out to Cole Cash. Glad to hear you on this shit. Dope fucking verse. You got Sean Price. You got my man Vinny Paz, and you have Coast. You got a bunch of features on here, but most of them are on posse cuts, thank God. The majority of them are, oh, excuse me, Black McLeod. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget you. Yeah, all these guys come in and they lay their verses down. This is no holds barred hip hop. So feature wise, dope shit. You got 16 tracks on this bitch, and all chock full of goodies. All right, so let's get into it. All right, pros and cons of the shit. Pros: Diabolic is a lyrical beast. I mean, that goes without saying. Anybody that knows underground hip hop and knows Diabolic knows what he's about. I mean, he's just, that's just, there's nothing else to say about that, period. So a lot of these tracks are him just being fucking ill, him talking about being ill, or as my brothers in Dead End Hip Hop call it, the rapidy rap type shit, but he comes across just dope. He's just one of them dudes that just exudes confidence on the mic and shit. He does have some tracks on here that do have content, but let me go into some of these. You have Diabolic Sound, which is a great way to start off the album. He linked up with my man Primo, aka DJ Premier, the legendary DJ Premier, and that's such a dope fucking track. I really wasn't expecting that, and I heard that track on Hip Hop DX. When I saw that, it said produced by DJ Premier. I said, nah, that can't be. Sure enough, dope fucking track. I mean, DJ Premier can make anybody sound good. Not that Diabolic really needed it, but that's a great combination right there. Let's see. Higher featuring self-titled Swave Seva, dope shit. Suffix Most Wanted featuring R.A. the Rugged Man. Y'all know that R.A. is gonna get on a track and destroy it, and that's what he does. You know, he does that, and does it with Diabolic. What can I say about that? As far as more of the rapping type shit, more of the braggadocious type shit, Norman Bates, The Giant posse cut featuring Taboo, Locksmith, Nino Bless, Apathy, and Cole. Dope fucking posse cut. All these guys shine on there. Damn, I'm getting an email. Sorry about that. But all these guys definitely shine. Shout out to Locksmith. I wish he went as hard as he did on this track. I wish he did that on his own album, because, well, go check that review out. But shout out to Locksmith. Dope fucking verse on there. Apathy, that goes without saying. Cole Cash. If any of y'all never heard of Cole, I've talked about him briefly on my channel when I interviewed my man Jack Progresso. Shout out to Cole Cash. This dude, I believe he's working on something. Cole, hit me up. Let me know. Give me an exclusive, please, because I want to talk about you on this fucking channel. Shout out to you, man. Let's see. What's a track that I could talk about? Feel Your Pain. He's talking about a lot of the different social ills that a lot of people are going through, and he can relate to that, I guess. You know, it's kind of self-explanatory with that title. I guess that's a simple way of putting it. One of my favorite tracks on here is Victim Story, track 10, where he's talking about people being the victim of bullies and shit. And y'all know, if you watch my channel, you know I do rants on shit like that. So that, I definitely love every bar on that track. Let's see, what else? Game Time featuring Sean Price and Vinny Paz. Dope fucking track. I mean, damn near anything with Sean Price and Vinny Paz on, y'all know I gotta eat that up. Track 13, America, acronym AMERICA, Truth Part 3. If you followed Diabolic, you would know on a lot of his shit. I think going back to his Foul Play mixtape, he had a little series called The Truth, where he would talk about society. And I know he doesn't really like the title of being labeled like a conscious or political rapper. I guess that he gets that because of his association with Immortal Technique. But I believe on his last album he was saying how he doesn't consider himself that. But let me tell you something, when he goes in on shit like that, it's almost like he is a political or social rapper, because he definitely lays it down. He definitely talks about, brushes up on a little bit of the conspiracy theory bullshit, politics. I love the way he freaks it. So that's a dope track. Track 14, Here We Go. That track to me is a track that definitely gives me a throwback feel. A lot of these rappers talk about, oh, we're bringing it back to the 90s. Let me tell you something. If you listen to that track, Here We Go, featuring Coast, I never heard of Coast, but shout out to him. He did his thing on that track. That definitely has that simple golden era, not overdone sound, you know? It's just a simple beat, and the chorus is just, here we go, here we go, here we go, yo, here we go. Yeah, you know, it's just a simple, you know, almost like, yo, we're going in on this cypher. You know what I mean? It gives me that fucking feel. Track 15, Bad Dream, dope fucking track. He's talking about how he feels that certain things in his life that he experiences is like a bad dream, or he's waking up to, like, what was he talking about? He was talking about his baby's mom. Shout out to Kingston, which is his son, by the way. And he's going in talking about the trials and tribulations he went in with that ex-bitch. Sorry, I gotta call it what it is. Sorry, Diabolic. I'm not in your business like that, but I'm sure you don't mind me saying that. And he's talking about, you know, the record industry. That's another verse he goes in with, talking about how people will view him. No, I'm getting the songs confused. He's basically talking about how record labels want him to do certain things that he doesn't want to do. You know, this is a common topic amongst lyrical rappers. And track 16, Alien Manuscript, there's a single for that. I'll post a link for it down there. Dope video. Check that bitch out. All right, my rating of this album, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Straight dope shit. Shout out to Diabolic. Thank you for taking your time with it. And you know, you were speaking about your girl or your ex on this. You spoke on it a couple times, and you were talking about how in one track how you were going through hell, going to court and shit like that. I don't know if that was true, or if that had to do with why it kind of took long to put this album out. But if it did have anything to do with it, I'm kind of glad you went through it, because you put your pain and your strength into this album. This is a dope fucking album. You should be proud of yourself. Shout out my nigga Diabolic. Shout out to Warhorse Records. Shout out to Apathy. Diabolic and Apathy have a group called Sleeper Cell. I don't know when that shit is coming out, but if those two come together, forget it. Game fucking over. Shout out to Cold Cash again. Diabolic, if you're watching this, and I know you are, you gotta hook a nigga up with some of that triple optic shit, because I don't know where to fucking find that shit. And get at me. I know you watch my shit. You left me a message before, and yeah. Let me know about that triple optic shit though, alright? And that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, support dope shit, and that's it. Peace, bitches.